Greetings, curious minds. Have you ever stopped to ponder the multifaceted nature of onions? These seemingly humble vegetables, with their ability to transform the most ordinary of dishes into culinary delights, hold a secret side that often goes unnoticed. Join us today as we peel back the layers, revealing a spectrum of concerns and lesser-known facts about onions that might leave you startled. Number 1. Tears of the onion. For centuries, the act of slicing onions has been associated with tears welling up in the eyes of chefs and home cooks alike. The reason behind this seemingly involuntary response lies within the intricate chemistry of the onion. When an onion is sliced, it incurs disruption of the onion cells, leading to the release of sulfur compounds, particularly synpropanethyl S oxide. These compounds undergo enzymatic conversion within the onion, resulting in the formation of an irritating, volatile sulfuric acid. The interaction between this diluted sulfuric acid and the eye's moisture triggers nerve endings, prompting the brain's defense mechanism to kick in, the release of tears. These tears serve as a natural mechanism to flush out and alleviate the discomfort caused by the irritant. This explains why sweet onions, with lower sulfur content, are often tear-friendlier allies in the kitchen. Number 2. The smelly truth, onions and body odor. But onions don't just irritate eyes, they also linger long after being eaten. Compounds from onions enter the bloodstream and later exit the body via breath and sweat glands, causing embarrassing odors even a day after consumption. The main culprits are organic sulfides and thiols. When onion compounds enter the lungs and pores, these sulfurous molecules are released and offend noses. Raw onions are more likely to cause repellent breath or BO, while cooked onions release fewer volatile compounds during digestion. Either way, onions can eventually make you repel rather than attract other people. Luckily, staying odor-free isn't impossible. Parsley, mint, or lemon juice can mask odors on breath post-onions. So continue enjoying onions guilt-free. Just arm yourself with breath mints, deodorant, and maybe warn any dates that onions were on the menu. Number 3. Onions, digestive distress. But there is more. Onions are also infamous for causing digestive discomfort. Even small amounts of either raw or cooked allium can lead to bloating, cramps, and gassy discomfort for many people. So what gives? The culpable compounds are FODMAPs, types of carbs that can ferment in the gut. Onions contain fructans, soluble fibers and carbs that draw water into the digestive tract. For many, these fructans pass undigested into the colon, where bacteria feast and release byproduct gases like hydrogen and methane. Luckily, onion lovers with sensitive stomachs have options. Cooking onions thoroughly and in oil helps reduce fermentable carbs. Infusing vinegar into slow-cooked caramelized onions may also lower fructans. Additionally, taking probiotics aids digestion, while simethicone tablets help break down pesky compounds pre-meal. Number 4. Medications and onions. Onion consumption may lower blood sugar levels. When combined with diabetes medications, it could potentially lead to a significant drop in blood sugar. It's crucial to monitor your blood sugar closely if you consume onions while on diabetes medication. Speak with your healthcare provider to understand how onions may impact your specific medication regimen and to ensure safe blood sugar management. Raw onions contain antiplatelet compounds that inhibit clot formation by impeding platelet clumping. While potentially cardioprotective in small amounts, eating excessive raw onions amplifies the antithrombotic effect of blood thinner medications. This raises bruising and hemorrhage risks. However, cooking neutralizes or destroys onion compounds that impact platelet aggregation. Consuming caramelized, sautéed and other cooked onion preparations pose far less interaction risks with anticoagulant or antiplatelet drugs. Number 5. Mold contamination. Onions can sometimes harbor unseen moldy microbiomes, including notoriously opportunistic Aspergillus species. While normally harmless fungal spores for many, certain vulnerable groups risk developing health issues when inhaling or consuming Aspergillus-colonized alliums. Immunocompromised patients, those with chronic lung problems, and even some otherwise healthy individuals may react poorly to onion-borne canidia. Potential issues range from severe asthma attacks to systemic infections affecting kidneys, brain and beyond when infectious loads overwhelm bodily defenses. Luckily, close inspection and judicious prep of onion bulbs limits likelihood of aspergillus exposure. Peeling off outer layers and thorough cooking neutralizes risks. Additionally, growers optimizing irrigation and storage based on emerging fungal data helps reduce contamination rates. Number 6. Foodborne illness risks. Onions, though full of flavor, may also secretly harbor harmful bacteria like Salmonella, E. coli, and other gastrointestinal menaces for unwitting consumers. How do onions become infected? Risk factors include contaminated irrigation water, improperly composted manure fertilizers, and pathogens lurking in storage and processing facilities. While robust onion skin and flesh afford bacteria some protection, cutting bulbs damages protective cell layers. Bacteria then thrive in onions' high moisture, low acid interior. Later additions to salsas, salads, and undercooked burgers can then provoke food poisoning outbreaks. Luckily, proper onion handling and cooking mitigates risks. Peeling skins, meticulous washing, and proper refrigeration helps limit spread from contaminated outer layers. Heating onions to 160 degrees Fahrenheit kills Salmonella and E. coli too. So relish onions without reservations, just handle and cook them safely. Number 7. Pesticides. Onions form the flavor base of cuisines globally, yet the path from farm to table hides a chemically intensive tale. Studies reveal over half of pesticides used in commercial onion growth are deemed highly toxic. Popular soil sterilizing agents like metamsodium decompose into dangerous compounds including methyl isothiocyanate, fatal if inhaled or absorbed through skin. Why such noxious chemical reliance? Demand for blemish-free bulbs and efficiency fuels the dilemma. Rapid replanting of fields depletes nutrients and allows pathogens to accumulate unless countered chemically. This motivates aggressive sterilization between growth cycles plus heavy pesticide sprays to maximize productivity and profits. But at what cost to consumer safety? While robust regulation tests produce, risks still arise. Washing merely tackles surface pesticides while systemic chemicals pervade the flesh. Fortunately, foodies can opt for organic onions or try growing their own. For store-bought onions though, staunch peeling and boiling provides extra assurance that these pungent staples won't leave our eyes merely watering from anything beyond their natural sulfur compounds. Onions undeniably boast bountiful health benefits, rich antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds, plus free radical-fighting flavonoids that boost immunity. Yet as highlighted, they also conceal potential perils from tear gases to pesticide residues. Rather than rejecting onions outright though, you can embrace them judiciously. Seek organic, low-pesticide varieties whenever plausible. Handle onions properly in cuisine to neutralize risks, wash thoroughly, monitor internal cooking temperatures, pair with protective foods like yogurt. Consider your personal health context too, consulting doctors on managing interactions with medications as needed. Stay empowered regarding both the positives nutrition-wise and potential pitfalls of onions. An ounce of optimal prep defeats a pound of hazards. With awareness and responsible kitchen choices, we can appease health without sacrificing an ounce of flavor. Stay healthy.